So our first term is the minimum, el mínimo, which is the lowest value, or el valor menor. So in the data set above, that would be 1. Our next term is the maximum, el máximo, which is the highest value, or el valor mayor. So in this data set, our maximum is 7. So the range, el rango, is the difference between the highest and the lowest values. Es la diferencia entre el valor mayor y menor. So to find the range, you subtract the minimum for the maximum. So el máximo menos el mínimo es el rango. So there's the formula. All right, so our next term is quartile, or cuartel. So this is a quarter, or 25%, so un cuarto, o 25%, of a data set, de un conjunto de datos. So you find a quartile by finding 3 medians, okay? So the first median, Q2, is the median of the entire data set. Q2 es la mediana del conjunto de datos entero, okay? Q1 is the median of the lower half, la mediana del mitad inferior. And then Q3 is the median of the upper half, la mediana del mitad superior. So we're going to take a look at our original data set that we had before. So the median, Q2, is right in the middle of the whole data set. And so we can see that it's 4. We can see that 2 is the median of the lower half, and 6 is the median of the upper half. So that's Q1 and Q3. So our box and whisker plot, diagrama de caja y bigotes. That's a graph that uses a number line to show the distribution of a data set. Es un diagrama que usa una recta numérica para mostrar la distribución de un conjunto de datos. Basically, we want to see where most of the numbers are, what's the range of the numbers, everything we saw before, but we want to see it represented in a graph. So we're going to see what that looks like just now. So first, I'm going to set up the number line. I'm going to make sure that the intervals are evenly spaced and that it fits all of the data that I have. Remember, the data set was between 1 and 7, so I'm making it between 0 and 8. I'm marking everything that we found before, so the minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, and the maximum. The box is Q1, Q2, and Q3, and the whiskers are the minimum and the maximum. All right, interquartile range, or el intervalo intercuartílico. So that's basically just Q1 to Q3. So to find it, you just do Q3 minus Q1. It's the range inside of the box. Es el rango entre la caja. Okay, Q3 minus Q1. So it's 4 in this case. And finally, we have outlier, o valor atípico, which is a value that's far from the rest of the data. Un valor largo del resto del conjunto de datos. So we have specific formulas to find outliers that are on the low side and that are on the high side. So on the low side, it's Q1 minus 1.5 times the IQR. This will give you any numbers that are low outliers. And then on the high side, it's anything higher than Q3 plus 1.5 times the IQR. So these will give you numbers that are much higher than the data. Anything that's lower or higher than this range is an outlier.